Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video game reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing the video game Birdie Wing, Golf Girl's Story for the Nintendo Switch. All the footage that you see here is recorded directly from my Nintendo Switch Lite. As always, I gave you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Experience golf with Eve and friends in a detailed graphic recreation for the Nintendo Switch. The game features a story mode that recreates the classic storyline portrayed in the anime, as well as a free mode that allows players to use Joy-Con swing controls to play against each other. In addition, there are many games to experience as well. Let's experience the world of Birdie Wing more deeply through the visual game. And for the story mode, just to talk a little bit about the story, it doesn't go too deep into detail of the anime. This kind of covers certain bullet points and events from the anime. It kind of at times feels not as cohesive and put together. It's kind of like six separate chapters that will cater to a certain character that Eve will face as an opponent. There's not really much characterization here, so if you're looking for a game or anime game that really covers the story very well, for this one particular, I'm actually going to suggest you actually watch the show to get a more in-depth on the characters and the characterization there. As far as gameplay and graphics are concerned, the gameplay plays, if you played games like Mario Hotshot, if you played PGA Tour, if you played any golfing game, it has that same type of mechanics. Of course, you have your various clubs that you get to choose. Of course, you have to, obviously the idea of golf is to make sure that you get your ball into the hole with the least amount of strokes. And I know someone's gonna leave a comment on that, just the way I worded that, you freaking pervs. Anyway, so as I was saying, so you're going to have to obviously get to put the ball in before your opponent in the least amount of strokes that you can. And the gameplay wise, it's very simple. You can use Eve if you're doing the story mode, and if you're doing free mode, which you're able to use various other characters from the anime, and play with your friends. There are various ways that you can play. As I said, you're able to choose your clubs to see which ones go for distance, which ones go for power, which one goes for the yards, and what will work for certain terrain, such as if your ball hits into the sand or rough grass. You have to know what type of putt or club to use to get your ball out of there. And just like any type of golfing game that you see, it works with a meter. Obviously, the higher you go, the more powerful your hit's going to be. And if you land it in the particular areas you can see here with that little blue, you're going to be able to get a perfect shot, which will get you more closer to the goal that you're looking for. I will have to say that it's pretty generic when it comes to the gameplay. It doesn't really offer too much. It's nothing new under the sun when it comes to golf games. She does have a couple of abilities like concentration. Once you fill up your meter, she'll be able to concentrate more, and each character has a kind of special ability. But other than that, it doesn't really offer much in terms of gameplay. You only have two modes, the story mode and the free mode. Since I have a Nintendo Switch Lite, I was not able to test this with the Joy-Con, so I can't comment too much on how it is with the motion sensor. But I will have to say, graphically, the game at least does capture the spirit of the anime. The characters look good, the sprites look good, so I'll have to say that, look, they did that part very well. So here's a little bit about the sound. Now, the sound, I would have to say musically, it's very generic. It's very simple, something calm and collected, something that you could get yourself into. But I would have to say the sound's pretty disappointing. One, because the story mode does not even feature any type of dialogue from the voice cast of the anime, which I was pretty shocked about. It's just music and just text, and it just wasn't really you can tell this is a budget game. They probably didn't have the budget for it to add a lot of modes to it. So the sound was very disappointing. For my final thoughts, I'm gonna say that Birdie Golf Girl Story. It's kind of disappointing. I'm gonna put this. If it's very generic, it's a very generic game. I'm gonna give this a C minus. I do like the graphics of this. I think that's the strongest part aspect of the game. The gameplay is very solid when it comes to the golfing aspect. It's not that bad, but even the courses feel very samey. They don't even do an introduction of the courses. Like, you know how golf games does a pan shot of the course? They don't even do that. They just go straight to the golf on the course. And you literally have to zoom out to see what your course is looking like, how to aim, and things of that nature. So for $20, I will even still say recommend this for a wait for sale. Get this one that's like $10 or so. Otherwise than that, thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Peace.